What's up, everybody? It is your boy Mug the Dude, and we're back with some Hero Colosseum. And today, guys, I'm doing something a little more interesting. I'm doing a team build, but I'm doing it for a figure that I have not used since I first started playing Hero Colosseum, guys. Number 10, Goku. 29 out of 60. HP is 5,610. Attack is 3,390. Defense is 1,860. And speed, 2,200. Posing skill is Spirit of a Super Saiyan. Plays on a trigger score for plus 500 to own attack. And 250 attack to all allies on the field, repeatable. Now, I just realized how good of a figure this man is. I put him actually on a team I had 01 skills on, but I didn't use the 01 skills because this man was buffing everybody's attack on the field and off the field. Like, he was surviving. Like, 1860 speed, 1860 defense. I think I had the Bardock on as well. I don't know. I must have changed it. I did change it. Ah, that's crazy. Because I had the Bardock on there, and Bardock was buffing him, buffing everybody. Everybody's getting a 500 attack boost. And this man was just hitting actually decently hard, like 2,000, 3,000. I may have used this one. I used this one. Never mind. Actually, no. I don't want this, obviously. But I used the one with higher speed because I wanted to go first. So, guys, you know what I like to do when it comes to these team builds. I like to look at their stats and where can he need help. He actually is kind of a balanced figure, but he does lack speed and he does lack attack. His defense is perfectly fine. That 1860 defense is absolutely beautiful. So there's two things you could do with this team: is go completely attack oriented and go for speed overall, and then maybe some damage and mitigation in the process, which I have a couple figures in mind, or just go pure speed, not that much attack. Which either way, most of the high speed figures have high attack. So, one figure I always think of, but I'm not putting a future Gohan on this team, surprise, surprise. I'm actually putting on the Godku, because the Godku is just an absolute beast. Plays on trigger score for plus 700 own attack, plus 160 to all allies, and plus 5% own damage dealt, repeatable. Trigger squares are middle and bottom left. I don't think I did for him, but top left and top right. Obviously, his super attack is Super Kamehameha, and so is his. But the good thing is, when you get both of these guys on a team together, both of them on a field together, you could put him middle, and then him top right or top left, or you could go him top left and then him bottom left. Regardless, he's getting a 950 attack boost in one turn. He's getting a 950 attack boost. Like, that's a lot of attack for a man, because he's going to instantly have almost 6,000 attack in the first turn, bro. And this is the speed version. If you want to go crazy, you could throw him on, and he's going to have almost 8,000 attack in the first turn, bro. It is ridiculous. So, basically, he's a great speed unit. He doesn't have a lot of defense, but his HP is actually not that bad to the point where he might not get one-shotted by some figures, because it's just, some figures don't hit that hard. Like, he's not going to be able to one-shot him. But at the same time, he will probably one-shot him. No, because he just has more defense. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't ignore me, guys. But overall, you want some speed as well. Next figure I was thinking about, you could run the Big Bang Vegeta, because he also has 4,000 speed. Now, this is obviously a... Did I just unlock you on accident? I did unlock you on accident. I'm sorry, Vegeta, but... Excuse me, right here, you could do... I'm burping. It is gross, guys. If you think me burping is gross, comment down below. I'm Mug the Gross. Mug the Scrub. Do Mug the Scrub. I like that one. But, I'm not a scrub, obviously, but still. 4,000 speed right here. His is placed on a trigger score for plus 1,000 to own attack, stacks during that turn only, and minus 700 defense to attack opponents, preventing them from switching. Trigger squares are top, middle, and then bottom right. So here you could do a solid lineup of him top right, him middle, and then him bottom right. And this is right now 10,000 speed. Right off the bat, he is getting a... How much are you actually getting? 250... plus 160. That is a solid 410 attack boost. Boom, right off the bat, 410. And then he's getting another 1,000. So he's actually going to have almost... He's going to have almost 6,000 attack, which is as high as... Not as high as him, but obviously if I did do it, you could just absolutely obliterate people with him. He doesn't have as much speed, and he has more defense, actually, which I prefer to use this one because of the speed. I don't really care about the HP because I'm probably not going to put him in that middle, the front middle slot. I'm probably going to put him in the back right just simply because he does a lot of damage, and I love figures that go in the back like the back slots. Let me know down in the comment section below if you do as well, because some of the best figures are in the back slot. You have the Godku, you have the Super Trunks, you are Trunks, you have the future Gohan, you have the Vegeta, you have the Gogeta, you have all these good figures like that go in the back slot. None of these go, actually one of them does, but nobody goes in the back slot. Actually, 3 people go in the back slot on this team. The more variety in trigger squares you get, the way better the team is, in my opinion. Because unless you have just like a uniform team that you consistently run constantly, I like to switch it up. But at the same time, look at this. He goes to middle and top right, middle and bottom right. He goes top left, bottom right. Now, they only have 1, which is not good, and he has 1. But the way the team is going to be run, you're not going to be worrying about that. So my whole point is, try to make trigger squares, try to make, either do common trigger squares with 1 figure, or vary it, because top, middle, and top, bottom right, top, middle, and bottom left, and then his is top left and top right. They share one, but they also have opposite bottom corners, which I think is beautiful, especially for the team you could run with it. But right here, he's getting 500 attack, boom. And then he's getting another 160 from him. So he's getting 660, which he's not the attack version, but eventually he will build it up to the point where he's just going to be destroying people. So now my next one is, this might be an all-Saiyan team if I'm being honest with you. You could either do the Vegito, the speed one, or the defense one. You pick. He's a 10 out of 10, but he doesn't have that much speed with defense. He has 2,000 defense, and he's gross. Like, I personally love this one over anything, but I've been seeing a lot of these speed Vegitos, and he's a beast at level 99. So I'm putting him on the team simply because top left and bottom right obviously plays on a trigger score for plus 350. Oh, the strongest fused warrior, my bad. I just want to let that go, even though I'm a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fanboy. I ain't gonna lie, Gogeta is my homeboy. I love Gogeta because he's just more of a savage character to the point where the bluff comment, I mean, how that he did against Omega Shenron, like, I actually laughed because I was like, oh, he's about to pull like a six-man Big Bang Kamehameha out and just destroy Omega right against that building, but no, he just absolutely bluffed it. I'm getting into Dragon Ball talk, even though this is Dragon Ball talk. I'm becoming a fanboy, even though I've been a fanboy. Look what I'm doing. I'm recording a video talking to you about Hero Colosseum. Mug, stop ranting. Let's just get on with the video. Place on our trigger square for plus 350 own attack and defense repeatable, and plus 10% damage taken by all opponents if you go first, and then minus 10% damage dealt by all opponents if you go second. Top left and bottom right. Spirit Sword is his ultimate attack. His is Final Flash. His is Super Kamehameha. His is Super Kamehameha. I'm pretty sure I said that already. But guys, I'm talking super fast right now. I don't have any character skills on you. Probably going to put 01 skills on you because you're gross. Right here is just an absolute... If you put him on the field and you get him level 99, he's going to have about 4,000 speed. 4,400 speed, I believe. Max, like 4,400 speed, which is phenomenal. So you could put him top left. Him in the middle. Boom. Which is right there is 7,000 speed. How much actually is that? 4,000... You're going to gain 350 per turn, so you're going to have, yeah, about 7,800, 7,900 speed. Yeah, about 7,700. And then on top of that, you have him, so you're going to have about 9,000. But if you go second, he's going to be tanking very well, considering he does get that defensive buff. He doesn't get that defensive buff, but he does have 1,860, 1,860 defense, which is a fair amount of defense. That is more defense than anybody on this team, which is also why... You could either, in my opinion, instead of the Vegeta, I would be running the Gogeta. Where is my favorite Gogeta? He's snapped. The one with less speed is absolutely broken because he has 5,000 attack. But I'm going to actually do the one right here because he has higher defense. Right here, you could put him bottom right, him top left, and then him in the middle. And then you have a very big balance because he's getting such a high attack boost. He's getting 160 from him and 250 from him. That is 410. So he's going to have about 5,550 attack right off the bat, which is already matching, almost matching that Gogeta. But if you did the other Gogeta, obviously you'd be getting a way bigger attack boost. But I like the higher defense one because obviously plays on the strongest fusion, which, whoa, what is the other one called? The strongest fused warrior. Yours is the strongest fusion. I'm going with the Gogeta, the strongest fusion. Shout out to your boy Gogeta. Plays on a trigger score for plus 20% to own damage dealt and plus 10% damage taken by opponents if you go first, and then minus 20% damage taken if you go... Minus 20% damage taken and minus 10% damage dealt by opponents if you go second. So basically, I love that. I love that over the Vegito. The only thing I love about the Vegito is that he gives himself that big buff of that 350 to all stats. But right here is an absolutely monstrous of a team. Just with these 4 people right off the bat. You have him being able to just make everybody tank better. He has 2,000 defense, which is phenomenal because most people you're going to be getting such a good defensive buff. But if you're really worried about his HP, I would run him. And then say you wanted to run a Vegito, I'm going to tell you, because most people love running the Vegito and love running the Gogeta together. I'm going to run the tankier one, not the dankier one, Mugs. What are you talking about? And then you could do this setup where he's in the top left, he's in the middle, and then he's in the top right. And then say you go second, he's going to be tanking fairly well because he does have a decent amount of defense. He's supplying attack to these two already. 250. He's getting 350. He's getting a 600 attack buff. Just right there. Just leave that out there. He's going to have 6,340 attack first turn with this setup. And then say you go second because they're running an even slower team than you, which makes no sense because this team is pretty slow leaving out these 2 figures. It's very slow. But, guys, another unit I was thinking of is, I'm all over the place, but at the same time, I'm going to a direction here. One of these Trunkses is beautiful. I don't actually like, I like the one with higher speed, but in the way the team I would run is I would actually run him because I have him level 96, by the way, which is beautiful. Is you could run him bottom left, him top left, because I want to try to use this Goku as much as possible, and then him in the middle, right there, because he's allowing the Master to tank because he is giving that Master's 30% damage and mitigation, and then he's making everybody hit the opponents do 10% less damage. Meanwhile, he's getting 20% less damage. So he's supplying 500 attack to him, 250 attack to him, which means he's getting a 1,250 attack buff. The 1,000 are only for that turn, obviously, but the 250 is very beneficial because 250 boom is gonna have 5,000, 6,000 attack he's gonna get, which is that's the highest attack on the team, right? Yeah, highest attack on the team besides the Vegito once the Vegito gets in the field. But still, he's going to be able to match Gogeta and Super Vegito in attack. And he's going to have 4,000 speed, so 4,000 right there. 6,000 some right there. And then you can put him on there for that 7,000, 8,000 speed. But I would like to go second with this team simply because he can tank and he has 5,000 attack. What does the other one have? See, you have more HP than him, but I'll go with the more defense anytime. More defense and more speed. I think it's gorgeous. I love being able to take attacks because if you take an attack, you can give damage back, and you don't really have to worry about, like, because going first is always great and all, but at the same time, the speed figures in this game, they have less defense. They just made them that way. Like, besides you, that doesn't make any sense, but more speed, less defense. More defense, less speed. More defense, less speed. Because he has more speed, less defense. More defense, less speed. I mean, less defense, more speed. Less defense, more defense. Mugs, shut up. I don't understand what I'm even saying right now. More defense, less speed. More defense, less speed. Actually, you actually have more speed than him. But you're also one of those figures that has it. And then look at this. This is a prime example. More defense, less speed. Less defense, more speed. Because he's level 60, only 2,300 speed. He has 2,900 speed at level 1. Less defense. So basically, I don't always like to go first because I like to be able to explore my options. And also, like this team, you can go first with this team if you want to. Like, put him bottom left, put him top left, and you already have almost... You have 7,000 speed with these guys right here. 7,000 speed with these 2 figures. And then you want to go 11,000 speed? You could put him in the middle. And then he's giving the attack buff to the Goku, to the Trunks, and the Vegito guys. But overall, this is what the team would look like. If you wanted to go really off-the-wall defensive, you could put a Piccolo in there. You could put a Cell in there if you wanted to go more speed and more attack-wise. I like that one with 01 skills. But at the same time, what did I give you? I gave you all attack. But... yeah, I actually like that. Because I've seen people doing all 10 dupes into his speed. And yes, that's all great and OP. But at the same time, I would like to know that he can one-shot someone if he doesn't... like, if I don't use him with 01 skills. So that's my opinion. You can take it however you want. The hit is also very beneficial. You could put him on there. And he's just going to absolutely destroy people's attack. Destroy people's HP because I'm not going to take you out. I'd rather take out the Vegito for this. If I'm being honest with you. If you want to run the hit. This is if you want to run the hit. These are all different options you can explore. Or another option is I don't use him very much. You have more defense than the other one. Alright, you're blowing up my whole argument from earlier, but still. 3,000 speed, 5,000 speed, because he's going to get the 5,000 speed, and then boom, another 9,000, almost 10,000 speed. Plus he lowers attacks, he lowers enemies' defense till the next turn. He has a decent amount of defense, which he's going to be able to tank. Plus he gets 500 attack per turn. So 200, 500 attack, 750 attack from these two guys. Say you want to run hit as well. Hey, you could put him top right, him top left, and then him in the middle, and hit is getting a 910 attack boost, which is putting him to 5,300 attack. And then the next turn, he's going to have almost 6,000 attack. So, guys, overall, this is what I would run with the team. You could put the Vegito in there. You could put the Big Bang Vegeta in there. You could put so many other figures in there. But, guys, this is what I would run. Very sort of defensive, but at the same time, if you need to be offensive, you can with your speed units, depending on who they have. Obviously, a Future Gohan on this team just absolutely destroys people. But I like to try to take out Future Gohan sometimes because, obviously, like, the 6,000 speed is 6,000 speed. You're going to go first depending on what they have. If they have a Future Gohan, then it comes down to your second and third units. But my name is Mug the Dude. I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this team build. I know this was a very random team build, but I like to go over some of those OG units, especially because their posing skills are very good. Place on a trigger score for plus 500 to own attack and 250 attack to all allies. I would like in the future to them to go plus 500 defense and then plus 250 to attack to all allies. That would actually be pretty broken. I would like that on the Future Gohan. Not the Future Gohan. If they did an Ultimate Gohan, I would love that on Ultimate Gohan. Just make him have a decent amount of attack, and then make him buff everybody's defense, and that would support the team because Gohan's a team player and all. Team leader of Universe 6. I mean, team leader of Universe 7, guys. But my name is Mug the Dude. Hope you guys enjoy my content. Let me know what you guys think I could do different with my content, do different with my intro. But hope to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces, everybody. Hope you guys had a fantastic day.